Onegaishimasu. So, hi, welcome. Today is October 14th, Wednesday. We're going to kind of continue on with going from what we call, what I've been referred to or been known as Ikkyo Sabaki. So, starting from that Ikkyo position, and how we get to a couple of different techniques from there. We're going to go ahead and recap to make sure we understand how to get to Ikkyo by itself, and then kind of explore a few of the things from there. Okay, with that being said, let's go ahead, stand up, and start warming up. Okay, so head up and down, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, your shoulder, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, shoulders looking back. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Up and forward. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Cross. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, now diagonals. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, so right hand up. Now stretching it over to your left side. Try and let that left hand also kind of just drag down that leg. And up. Left hand up. Switch it over to your right side. Up. Right hand up. Switch it over to your left. And up. Left hand up. Stretch it over to your right. Okay, hands to the middle. Okay, behind, up, back, stretch, forward, to the middle, behind, up, back, stretch, forward, to the middle, behind, up, stretch back. And now, down to your right side. Try to keep both feet as flat as possible if need be. Use your hands to help you balance out. Okay, switch it over to the left side. Same thing. Okay, switch it over now on to your left heel. So your left toes are up. Again, try to keep that right foot as flat as possible. Okay, switch it over. Same thing to the left side. And come up into a recommended squat. Hands on the knees. Use your right hand, push. Look over your left shoulder. Okay, now push with your left hand, look over your right shoulder. Push with your right, look over your left. And with your left, looking over your right. Okay, so feet together, bend those knees, rotate them counterclockwise. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Clockwise. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, now, feet together, keeping the knees, I don't want to say locked, but as straight as you can. Bend at the waist, and try to just hang there. If you can touch the ground, wonderful. If not, just hang there. Okay, now, from here, bend those knees, bring the shoulders back, head is up. Spine is straight and solid. and you're right here. Basically in a chair pose. Keep your feet flat on the ground. Okay, now straighten out the knees again, and bend at the waist. Okay, bend those knees, shoulders back, spine straight, good. Keeping it there. Straighten out the knees, bend at the waist. And last one, bend those knees, shoulders back, spine straight, head is up, good. Excellent, extend the hands out. Feel the burn in the thighs. One, it's good for you. Okay, keep those feet nice and flat. Toes are pointing in the same direction as the knees. Okay, now, coming down into a seiza position. So if this is uncomfortable, you can go ahead and sit cross-legged. Just it's up to you, okay? All right. So Takumatori wrist stretches. So you want to make sure to keep our shoulders down and our elbows down. So first we're going to start with is Ikkyo. So you put your left hand, right palm on top. Now, keeping the elbows down. Now I like to kind of keep them tight into the body. And now bring it right up the middle, pushing down, flexing the wrist. So each knee, yep. San, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, same thing with the other, with your right hand now. Now make sure that left palm is flat on the back. Elbows down, and each, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, Ikkyo, or second position. Second wrist control, pardon. So left pinky is up. We bring our right hand, thumb on top. We keep our shoulders down. Now, we bring that left pinky back into our nose as we bring those elbows down and we stretch it back. So each, yep, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, same thing with on the right side. So yep, bring that left thumb on top, nice and flat, good. Elbows come down, yep, each, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, third wrist control, Sanko. We put the left palm facing out, bring the right palm in, yep. And then what I like to do is I like to bring it into the chest, and then kind of like you're riding a motorcycle, and you twist it out, yep, each, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, same thing on the other side. So right palm out, left palm towards, gripping it, and then twisting it out. And each, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, wrist turnout. So my left palm faces me. When we think about it, I don't know if you've done that. I should have done the, okay. So get that palm flat, yep. Bring those fingers, yep, underneath the thumb and around. And then twisting it out, yep, each, perfect. Ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Same thing with the other hand, yep. Face the palm towards you. Yeah, there you go, perfect. And then twist it, yeah, level. Each, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, and just kind of shake the wrist out a little bit. Okay, so left hand back, right hand is up, and again, you lift up the hips, and then come back to the left elbow, and reach that right hand across, stretching it out. Okay, coming back up. Now the right hand comes back, left hand comes up, lifting those hips up. Now bring that, go down to that right elbow, and then bring the left hand across your face, like you're trying to reach back. Okay, good. And then you can, both hands, then both elbows, and then all the way back. Okay, and up. Right foot out, left foot in. So from here, try to keep your left knee down as best you can. Reach that right hand out to the right foot, keeping your spines and chest up and straight. Okay, now reach the left hand. Okay, now from here, try to bring your chest down and forward into that knee. And up. Okay, same thing on the other side. Left foot out, right foot in. Try to keep that right knee down, left hand to your left foot. Okay, now bring the right hand. And then finally, bringing that chest down and into the foot. And up. Okay, so go as wide as possible or as wide as comfortable. Both hands over to the right side. Up. Both hands to the left side. Up. And then down into the middle as low as you can get. Just trying to reach it out. And come up. Okay, so since we're here, we'll go ahead and start with the ukemi from here. So I'm going to turn around face so we're all facing the same direction. So as we're here, the back side fall is, we affectionately call it the teddy bear roll. What you're doing is kind of like, been to the same bear, those big teddy bears and stuff like this. You're going to be one of those big teddy bears and just kind of go over like that. Okay? So from here, we have the left side, all the way down. Bring that right side over to look behind you, yep, and then let the left side fall. Yep, lovely. So you might want to move a little bit forward just so you don't hit the hardwood on the edges. So if we do that again, back to that left side, we go down over to the left side, we bring that right side all the way over, left side goes down. Now, to reverse it, we're here, we go down to the right side, bring the left side over, the right side sits down. Yep. We do it again, right side goes down, left side goes over, right side goes down. We go back to the left side, down, right side over, left side back down. One more time, back through, down to the left, right, left again. Let's do one reversal. So down to the right side, left side comes over, right side goes down, and one more, down to the right, left, and to the right. Okay, so now we got that out of the way. Have they gone all the way through the actual rolls or just the rocking exercises? All the way over? Okay. So, a little bit, okay, lovely. So what we're going to do is, we're going to go ahead and break them down instead of going all the way through, a little bit quicker. So what we're going to do is, start with the knees, you want to have one side slightly in front. Bring the hands down. Now, here my right side's in front, so I bring that right side, that right hand all the way through till my right shoulder gets on the ground. Then my left foot kicks back. I look through that little hole and literally come right on over. Yep, just like that. Good. And then to reverse it, I just literally look back behind. So now my left side's in front. So just look back that way. Yep. Yeah. And then, because now that should have your left side in front. But you can walk, I recommend walking first. That's up to you. So. We're going to go to that left side, again, put it all the way down, we kick that right foot out, You look through that hole, and then go forward. Yep. Yeah, look. And you have all that space you can work with, so don't worry about it, okay? No, yeah, we got it. Let's use it, right? Okay, so again, so we have the right side forward. So try to put one knee a little bit in front of the other. So right now I've got my right knee just a little bit in front of my left. Yeah, so that way when I go down here, if you notice, I'm at a slight angle. So I'm actually going to do it from your perspective. That way we kind of both do it the same way. So from here, I'm not quite here. I'm kind of there. So that way I'm going to roll it that diagonal. So here, I bring my hands down. Now this right hand goes through there. Yep. My right shoulder goes down. My left leg straightens out. And then I go from that right shoulder. And then, yep, there you go. Now, if you do it with the left side, it's the same thing. Except it's not to the left. So we're here. Again, have that left side slightly forward. Put that left hand all the way down. Kick that right leg out, and then go forward. Yes. Okay, lovely. Now, since we're here, you're fine there, don't worry. No worries. So, now for the back roll, or shiho ukemi, it's the reverse of going forward. So, when you're going forward, or doing a forward roll, we like to tell people, you go from your lead pinky to your back hip. So you go from that lead pinky all the way to that back hip. Now, when you do a backwards roll, you go from that back hip to that lead pinky. So you tuck the chin, you sit down, and what I like to tell people, especially when they're first learning this, is you said you want to throw a big bucket of water over your shoulder. So as you throw it, you got to look for it. And then going back. And then forward. So we're facing the same direction. So let's go ahead. And we'll start here with the left side up, right side down. So we make sure that chin is tucked. We're on our right butt cheek. Now from here, we're going to bring our hands. We're going to look at our hands as we bring them over to the left side and all the way over. Yep. And now we do it again. This time we have the right side in front. We're here. Tuck that chin. And then we bring a hand. Watch them as they go over the right side. Yep. Good. And let's do two more. So left side. Tuck that chin. Yep. And bring that hands all the way over. Yep. That's nice. That's good. That's good. The big thing is, try not to sit directly on your foot if you can. Yes, just like that. Bring it over so it's a little more comfortable. Okay, and last one. Tuck that chin and bring those hands. Yes, they go, whichever knee is up, your hands are going to go to that direction. So from here, your right knee's up, so your hand's going to go towards your right, other side. Yeah, there you go, just like that. And go ahead. It's okay, it's not here. Together, we'll do it together. So here, here, we tuck that chin, and everything goes over. That's it. Yes. Those are beautiful, those are wonderful. You know why? Because you didn't hit your head. Yeah, yes. And those are the most important things about ukemi is you want to make sure your head is protected. So no matter how you're falling, you want to always make sure your head is protected. Okay? And then it's just smoothing it out over time. Okay, so we're just going to do those two ukemi, three. And now let's go ahead and stand up and do body work or tai sabaki. So if it's okay with you, I'm going to face the same way. So we're all facing the same way, doing it the same way, okay? So the first one for the body work is pivoting. I'm here with my left foot forward. If I pivot, now I have my right foot forward, okay? Hands stay up in front of me right here. And this is just called kaitenage. So we pivot one, each. Good. Get it back. Knee. Again. San. Yep. Shi. Go. Ro. Shichi. Hachi. Ku. Ju. Okay, next one is turning. So when I'm turning, I start with that pivot, and then I bring this foot back. So my left foot stays in front. Yep, just like that. And if I do it again, I pivot, and then bring that foot back again. Okay, just try to make sure your hands kind of stay in front of you. We all have a tendency, I know I do, especially if we're very short. I thought my hands had to go all over places, but they have to just stay in front of you. So from here, so we pivot, draw the foot back, each, good. Again, pivot, draw the foot back, knee, pivot, sun, good. Pivot, shi, go, ro, yep. Shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, now, if we change feet, right or Mickey humming, it's the exact same thing, except now we just have the right foot front. Okay? So, pivot, draw the left foot back, each, good. Pivot, draw the foot back, knee. Pivot, draw back, san. Pivot, draw back, shi. Pivot, go. Ro. Shichi. Hachi. Ku. Ju. Okay, lovely. So let's get back to the left or hidari hami. Okay, next is stepping and turning. So we step, we do the same pivot, then we draw back. But notice which foot's in front changes. So I step with my back foot, I do my same pivot, and then I bring that foot back. Okay? So let's do it together. Okay? So we're here left or hidari hami. So we bring our right foot forward, we pivot, we draw that left foot back, each. Yep, just like that, good. So we step with our left foot, we pivot, we bring the right foot back. Knee. We step, pivot, draw back, san, good. Step, pivot, draw back, shi. Step, pivot, go, good. Now rope. Good. Shichi. Hachi. Ku. It's okay. Ju. Nobody saw anything. So if it's not on camera, it never happened. What can I say? I was born in the 80s. I grew up in the 80s. Okay. So the last little bit we'll do, because we're going to be needing the exercise, is going to be what's called shomenuchi, Ikkyo Ondo, or swinging out exercises. Basically, it's something to protect your head. So when we do that, we pick the appropriate hami, and we bring our hands up and then back down. We try to keep the hands in front of our hips, in front of our hips. We come up and then down. It should go to about the top of your head, so not down here, which we all like to do, but up here and down, and then the feet stay planted as best you can. Okay? So from here and each, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay. Right from Miki Hami, same thing. So here, so each, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay? So now we go back to the left of the hidari. Now we're going to do the same thing but with a pivot. So we're going to step 1, 2, and then that same pivot we did earlier, kaiten, 1, 2, and then we going to pivot right back to the front. Okay? So each, pivot, ni, pivot, san, pivot, shi, pivot, go, pivot, ro, pivot, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, and then back to the front. All right, so for tonight's class, you haven't done much of the empty-handed work yet, right? Most of you are doing weapons work. Okay, so this is the open-handed stuff, non-weapony stuff, where we're going to use, like I said, the weapon to help simulate an arm. Okay, so you've gone. Since I'm assuming you know what shomen is, correct? Forward head strike. So boom, something basically coming to bash you on the top of the head. But can also be a straight punch or something basically coming here in this line. Okay, so that's what that shomenuchi Ikkyo is for. Men, head, uchi, strike, undo exercise. So head striking exercise is what that translates to. So something's coming to hit me in the head. Well, I want to raise but get off the line. So if we have our line of attack right there, something's going to hit me there. I don't want to come straight into it because it can overpower me. I'm not that big of a guy. Okay, so as it comes in, I get off the line and I'm going to bring it down. Okay, so the hand comes in, up, and then down. Now from here, I'm going to step my foot, move into them to knock them off balance, and then I'm going to move away so that I can put them down into the ground. Now this is where our friend Joe comes in, okay? So we're going to hold it as such. That way we get used to, oh, I've got it up, I've got to bring it down. That's where the shoulder would be. Well, a little closer, of course. And then I step towards him, essentially like doing a little ski to move him off the line, knock him off. And then I come down. If you notice, I try to have this down, because that's where, ideally, I would like to have my partner down and into the ground. Okay? Clear? Good? Any questions? Okay, so let's go ahead and start this together. So the way we're going to start is what's called kayeshi grip, or gooseneck grip. So we do that, we're going to have our thumb down with our lead hand. Okay? So I'm going to have my left foot in front first. Now, so the thumbs are actually going to be pointing at each other. So I'm going to have my left foot in front first, so my left hand is on top, thumb pointed down, yep, there you go. Now, my right hand eventually will come from there. So, if we're here, left, we hit that hami, again, something's going to come and hit me on top of the head here. So, I want to slide via the shomenuchi Ikkyo, getting off the line. From there, I bring it down, okay? Now from here, I try to keep my shoulders as best I can over my hips. So nice and stable. Now, my back foot or my right foot's going to step forward. And you can almost think of it like a ski or spearing into them. Now, my left foot is going to move off the line. Now, from here, I bring my right knee down. Now, my left knee comes down. And then if I were to pin, I would bring the hands down, try to keep my back straight. And then I can come up. And I'm old, so I get to use this to help me out. Okay, so now we can do the same thing with the right hand in front. Okay, right hand, right foot, yep. Perfect kayeshi grip. So we're here. Again, you can think of it, something's coming right here in front of you. So you slide and raise up. Pick off that line, yep. Try to have those elbows down. Good. Now, cut down. Now from here, take that left foot and come in. Yep. Good. Now take that right foot, step away. Try to have that edge. Yep. Now the left knee comes down, right knee comes down. And then if this was my partner's arm, if I were to pin them, I would then bring my hands down slowly. Yep, just like that. And up. Okay, so now I'm facing back to you. So it's going to be like a mirrored look. So I'm going to have my left hand, you're going to have your left hand, but it's going to be opposite. Okay, so we're here. Perfect. So something's coming to strike me at the top of the head. So I slide off the line, but cut down. Now from here, I take my right foot and I step into it. Now, I take my left foot, step away. Having that down, good. Right knee goes down, left knee goes down, and then we bring the hands down to the hip. And come up. So again here, right, or Mikihami. So same thing, something's coming to the top of our head, we raise up, shomenuchi Ikkyo, cut down. Now from here, I take my left foot, step in. I take my right foot and I step away. Left knee goes down, right knee goes down. And then the hands come down to pin. Okay, come up. Okay, two more. So, we're here, left or hidari hami. Yep, there we go. Shomen comes in, we raise up. Shomenuchi Ikkyo, cut down. Okay, now we take our right foot, we step in, push our partner out. Now from here, we take our left foot, bring it down. Right knee goes down, left knee goes down. And then we just bring the hands down to pin. And okay. Now right or Mikihami, same thing. It's never. So shomen comes in, so we come in, boom. Good. We cut down, we take that left foot, we step towards our partner. Now we take that right foot, we step away. We bring the left knee down, bring the right knee down. And then we bring the hands down to pin. Okay, lovely, excellent. Okay, so now let's go ahead, put this away for a second, and work on when this is being done to you, when you ukemi portion. So, if I'm a bad guy, and I like to be a bad guy, and I come in and strike shomen here, stepping in shomen, my partner should be taking my arm this way. Okay? Now when they do that, again, that's why we're using the jo to kind of mimic the arm. And then they cut down. As they cut down from here, that step in is to push me off that base. Then when they step away, see this hole right here is where I'm going down and into. So that's what we're trying to mimic with the Joes, those little motions, okay? So let's try this together a couple times, about 4 times. So if my partner is here, left or hidari hami, means as I'm, as uke, I'm right or Mikihami, striking with my left hand. So I'm right here, so we're together, yep. So that left hand comes in, strike shomen. Now from here, I like to use my other hand. It comes over to the side, and then they cut it down. As they cut it down, I like to put my hand down there just to get balanced, and I like to look back at my partner. Now, they would move into me, bringing me down to a knee. Now, if you notice, my wrist is higher than my elbow, higher than my shoulder. Now, there's this space over here, opened up, and then they move into that space, bringing me down. Shoulder goes down, hand goes down, and pin. Okay. So, if nage was right or Mikihami, then I'm left or hidari hami, striking with my right hand. So, I'm here with my left foot in front, striking with my right hand, shomen. So I step, strike, shomen. Again, my hand's going to come across my front. And then it's going to come down. And you want to kind of look back towards the front. That's your partner. Now, they move into you, knocking you over. And then they move away from you, bringing your shoulder into the ground. And okay. So now I'm going to reverse the perspective. Okay. So, if my partner is left or hidari hami, means I'm right, I'll be striking with my left hand. Okay? So now it's going to be opposite. Okay? So we step left hand. Now from there, yep, it moves across and down. Again, I'm going to move back. Now they're going to step into you, knocking you off balance. Then they're going to step away from you, bringing that shoulder into the ground and yeah. Okay. So, last one. My partner is right or midi hami. Means I've got to be left or hidari striking with my right hand. Yep, just like that. Yep. So we step, strike shomen. The hand comes across our front. There you go. Yep. And then it cuts down. We look back up. Our partner, good. They step it towards us, knocking us off balance, and then they step away, bringing our shoulder into the ground. Okay, so that was Ikkyo omote, or to the front of the body. Secondarily, we can go back behind the body, okay? So, the first time, we slid down, step, step, right? This time, we're gonna step, okay? So we step and turn. Give me 10 times. And then kaiten, pivot, okay? And then bring them down. So the footwork, so I'll do it from perspective here, is as it comes in, now I'm going to step to the outside of my partner. As I have my hands here, I pivot, I bring my hands down, that's my turning, and then here, I pivot last time, and then knees down to pin. With the jo, it's going to be very similar. It should be similar. So as that shomen comes in, I step to the outside of it. So eini, I keep my hands in front of me. Tenkan. And then boom, kaiten, or pivot, and then knees down to pin. You're going to hear it a whole bunch of times. Try to keep your hands in front of you as best you can. Especially, I really like to do this. Is I'll get here, I'll turn, and then I want to haul my partner around. So, it's someone, like Tim, I can do that. Someone a little bit more substantial, have a little bit of trouble. So, just try to keep your hands in front of you as best you can, and that's what we're using now. Use this guy. So, together, so we're left, or hidari hami. So, again, that same shomen is going to come in. It's going to come into the top of my head. As it comes in, I step to the outside. Now from here, I pivot. As I pivot, I bring my left hand down. Right hand is going to come up. It's going to be like a corkscrew. And then I bring that left foot back. That's my erini tenkan. Now from here, kaiten, bang. And now, yep, just like that. One knee, right knee down, left knee down, and hit. And bring on up. Same thing, right or midi hami. We're here, the shomen comes in, we step to the outside, we're here. Irini, now we turn, as we turn, we bring that right hand down, we bring that right foot back, lovely. Now we kaiten, boom, down. Now, left knee down, right knee down, and in. Okay, good. Here. Now facing back to the camera. Here, left knee hidari hami. Shomen comes in. So we step to the outside. Irini. We pivot. Tenkan. Now kaiten. Yes, good, good, good. Right knee goes down, left knee goes down, bring the hands down to pin. Yep. And okay. Hami. Here, shomen comes in, we step. So bring those hands way up high. Good. So Ehimi, pivot, draw that right foot back, 10 count. Now, kaiten, back to the front. It's again. Okay, knee down, and hand. Okay, stand up. Okay, 2 more now on the 90s. So left or hip, down come knee. So, yep, good. So, shomen comes in, we step to the outside. We pivot, as we pivot, we bring that left foot back, good. Now we pivot again. Oh, back to the front, good. Now from here, right knee goes down, left knee goes down, and down to 10. Okay, last one, right or Mikihan knee. Okay, so shomen comes in, we step to the outside. From here, we start to turn and pivot. We bring that right foot back. Now we pivot again to the front. Yes. Left knee goes down, right knee goes down, and hands down to 10. Okay, excellent. Just wait for a second. Now, ukemi. What's going on? So last time, omote, we went to the front. That's why the hand came across this way and down. Okay? This time, we're going to the outside. So what's going to happen is, fingers are going to point down. We're going to go to the outside of the body. As we go to the outside, we can't quite step back right here because, well, there's a body right there. So we have to turn a corner and here. And then coming all the way down. So, from this perspective, as I'm here, where this is Ikkyo ura, outside or behind, hand comes down, fingers go to the outside or keep going to the right. Now my foot's going to go to the right. I'm going to pivot and turn, bringing my knees down, and same idea for the pin. Okay, good? Got it? All right, okay. So, the partner nage is left or hidari hami. I am right or miki hami, striking with my left hand. Okay, so we step, strike shomen. Our partner's going to come to my outside. Now this time, they're going to bring my fingers down, bring it to the left. As they bring it to the left, my foot comes out to the left. As it turns, I can come down slowly, and then working my way down, left shoulder to the ground, and spin. Okay. So, if my partner is right or miki hami, I'm left or hidari, striking with my right hand. So I'm here, I step, strike shomen, my partner's to my outside, bring it down. Now, as I'm bringing it down, it's going further to my right. As it comes further to my right foot goes down a corner and turning, coming down to the knees slowly, and then all the way down, and kick. Okay, so we do the same thing, but now my partner is left or hidari hami. Means I'm right or miki, striking with my left hand. So here, I step strike shomen. My partner's going to be to my outside. So yep, there we go. Fingers go down. It's going to go more to my left. So as it does, my left foot kind of moves out and around, turns a corner. I can come down on my knees slowly, and all the way down, and kick. Okay, last one. If my partner is right or miki hami, I'm left with the body striking with my right hand. So here, I step strike, shomen. Now from here, they get up underneath the elbow, yep. And then it comes down. As it comes down, it's coming to my outside of my right. My right foot turns around the corner. I come around and down to the knee slowly and down. Okay. So. Now I'm going to do it without the Joe first, that way you can see hopefully what we're doing. So, everything's going to start from the same position, okay? So, we're going to start from the same position here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our hands, bring it all the way down. Other hand goes on the back of their neck, comes up, okay? And then we're going to step through. This is called kaitenage, rotating throw, okay? So, you're here, down, but as you go down, you bend your knees and you really take it all the way down to the ground. Other hand is on the back of their head, so they can't get up easily and throw. The ukemi one, it looks like on the other side. It's on here, here. So we go back to the same position we were at earlier, except this time this hand goes down, and instead of coming to here, it really comes up and around to this point. I'm looking back at my partner, they're holding my head down so I can't get up. From here, they step through, and for the rope, okay? So, let's go ahead. With the Joe, it's going to be a little more complex because it's here, and now from here, you're going to have to cut down. As you cut down, you have to let go. And then, notice how my fingers had to change. And then step forward, okay? So, I'm going to try to see if I can walk you through this. So we're all going to face the same way, okay? So, we start, it's always going to start the same way. So, thumb down, yep. So from here, that shomen comes in, shomenuchi, Ikkyo. So from here, now, bring it down. As you bring it down, bend your knees. Now, let your left hand go, put it in front of you, bring the other hand, pour it straight up and down. Yep. And you want to try to stay in the left foot down in hamini. So your left foot's a little bit forward. Yeah, there we go. Now from here, to throw, all you would do, now make sure you have those arms extended. Thank you, Tim. Now from here, to throw, all you do is just step forward. And if this was your hand, you let it go, but we don't want it to fall on your feet. Okay? So, here, right on migi hami, same thing. So, shomen comes in, kokyunage, Ikkyo. So we stop it here. Now from here, we cut it down. As we cut it down, we bend those knees. Our right hand comes free, holds the back of the neck. Our left hand, yep, brings it up, and then is right in front of us. Yep. Try to keep those shoulders back, and then from here, we just step through the throat. Yep. So, you okay? Yeah. All right. So now, facing back to the camera. Shomen comes in. So as it comes in, boom, shomenuchi, Ikkyo. So from here, we cut down. As we cut down, our left hand, let's go. You want to have that on the back of the head. Now, my right hand would be coming up and then facing right in front of me. Yeah, there you go, right there. And now from here, you want to keep that head down. You step forward to throw. Okay, so right under migi hami. Same thing. Here, shomen comes in. Oh, shomenuchi, Ikkyo. So from here, we cut down. As we cut down, our right hand, let's go. Have it on the back of their neck. Left hand comes up. Bam. Right there, keeping it down. This other hand. So your left hand might want to be a little bit higher. Good. Because you almost want to do like a little arm bar out of this. And then from here, step through to throw. Yep. So left, we get daddy hami. So shomen comes in, we get off the line, boom. We cut down, that left hand lets go. Back of the head, right hand comes up, bam. You want this straight up and down. Now from here, step through and throw. Okay, right for me, hami. Here, same thing. Yep, yep. So shomen comes in. As it comes in, boom. Good. Now from here, we cut it down as you bend your knees. We let go of the right hand to the back of their neck. Bring that left hand up. Bam. It's right in front of us, right in front of our shoulders. Yes, good. And we step through and throw. Okay. So, and we did earlier for ukemi. We're going to do this one. I'll show you a little bit of a modification, just so you, hopefully it doesn't feel so jarring when you have to fall. Okay? So, as we said, we strike shomen. It comes across. It gets cut down. Now, at this point, if you're holding the head down, they would bring the hand up. So you notice that little rotation that's happening right here? So it's straight up and down. Now, the way I like to do kaitenage is I like to go through the body. Now, from here, when you're getting ready to roll, just go down on that knee, on the hand that's down, go down on that shoulder, and then you're already where you were at earlier, so you can just ease yourself into the roll. Okay? Does that sound okay? Any questions? Good? Yeah. All right. Well, okay. Do you have any questions?
Lots of questions, Sensei. Aikido, though.
Can they be solved with a flamethrower?
Yes.
Okay, then we're good. So, if nage is left or hidari hami, that means I am right, or migi hami, striking with my left hand shomen. So from here, I strike shomen down. The hand goes across to the front of the body, cuts down. As it cuts down, it's going to go around and then back up. So straight up, you want to be looking back towards the front. Now, they're going to step through and throw, and it's kind of what I'd like you to do is go down to that right knee, right shoulder, and across. Yep, there you go. That's good. Glasses? You okay? Okay. So, nage is right or migi hami. I'm left or hidari. Starting with my right hand. I step strike shomen. It comes across my front. Yep. And then it gets cut down. Now, as it gets cut down, it's going to make a little circle. So actually have your fingers touch the mat. Your right fingers, yep. And then have it come straight up right behind you. Yep. Now here, my partner's going to step in to throw. So for that, go down to your left knee. And then from here, bring that left shoulder in, nice and light. Yep, there you go. Yeah, that seemed to be a little smoother. Okay, so my partner's left hidari hami. I'm right or migi, striking with my left hand. So here, so right hand in front, left hand back. Good, yeah, just like that. So we strike, shomen, comes across the body. Now from here, you're going to bring it down. So go ahead and bend your knees too. Now, the hand comes up and around, and you're looking back at your partner, because your partner's about right here. Now from here, pardon me 1 second, I need to give myself a little bit of room. Now from here, go down to that right knee. Right knee, right knee. No? Yeah, it's okay. Your other knee, your front knee, yes. Yeah. And then shoulder, and roll. Okay. It's okay. We'll figure it out. Okay. Yeah. So if my partner is right or me, I am left or hidari. So my left foot's forward, right hand's back. Yeah. So here we step, strike shomen. The hand comes across, cuts down. As it cuts down, we have those fingers touch the ground and come all the way. Yep. Now from here, our partner's going to throw us, so we get down on our lead knee, lead shoulder, and roll. Good. Okay. So, all right, we're back. Well, it's in 5 minutes, but we can make this work. All right, so next one, we're going to go from this position. We're going to bring it down. Okay? Now from here, we're going to step in, up, and pivot back. You'll hear a lot of people, you call this a kokyunage or a kokyuho. Okay? So a breath throw. So we start from that same position. We're going to bring it down. As we bring it down, we're going to step our foot close to our partner, do a little pivot so we get nice and close to our shoulder, raise up, and then back. With the Joe, it's going to be here, here. Sorry. You got to see it. So here, here. Now we're going to step that foot in here. Keep this hand above, raise it up, and then throw back. So when we're throwing back, we're going to want to throw back towards the opposite tip. Okay? Good? All right. So, left hidari hami. So, shomen comes in, minuchi kondo, cut it down. So, take out my foot, step next to my partner, and hit it just a little bit. Yeah. Now, take that right hand, raise up, and then pivot back to the other end and cut down. Yep, good. So right over behind me, same thing, shoulder comes in, so minuchi kyondo, cut it down. Step my left foot next to my partner, little kaitenage. Now, take that left hand, raise it up, and then pivot back to throw. Good. Left hidari hami. Shomen comes in. So up, down. Take that right foot, step next to my partner. Kaiten. Take that right hand. Yep. Raise it straight up. And then pivot back to throw. Good. Right behind me. Here. Shomen comes in. Minuchi kyondo. Cut it down. Step that left foot. Kaiten, pivot, good. Raise. Pivot back to throw. Good. Last two. So here, left hidari hami, good. Yep, shomen comes in. Minuchi kyondo. Cut down. Take that right foot. Step into my partner. Kaiten, pivot. Take that right hand, raise up, and pivot back to throw. Good. Right shoulder behind me. Comes in. Minuchi kyondo. Cut down. Take that left foot. Pivot. Raise up. And back to throw. Okay. Go away. All right. And with that being said, okay, thank you very much for those of you. It's my time now. Thank you very much for those of you here in person as well as those of you on Zoom. Next Zoom class will be Friday, We're going to kind of continue on the same shomenuchi gyondo or Ikkyo Sabaki beginning and get to a few more techniques. So see you then. Have a good night.